Noah. Everyone who reads it must converse is the channel. Hey, Leah.
Hello, everybody. Hi,
Leah,
Noah.
Leah Lindeman from Pen to Paper. That's the channel. If y'all aren't familiar, definitely check her out. An awesome writer. You got advice for days, Leah. Where do you find it all?
Aw, thanks. Actually, this year I decided earlier this year, so back in January, I heard the idea to actually schedule the year ahead. And it took me about an hour or two to get out all the ideas for the videos that I was going to do for the year. I think in the end, I came up with 35, 40. And so just some weeks I just moved some topics around. But then it was nice because when I came to the day, I was not guessing what I was going to talk about. I was like, oh, I'm talking about this. Okay, let's
Nice.
just go with it.
So
So
you really have
I
just
was a
this
little
mind,
skeptical.
this mind
Yeah,
that you
well,
can draw from. That's awesome. Hey,
yeah.
Katie. Katie Books in the house.
Hello.
Very cool.
Hi.
Thanks for coming by, brother. We're here to officially um, win NaNoWriMo or Rebel Rimo. We're going to bust it
Mm-hmm.
wide open. We're going to leave no stone unturned. We're going to not take no for an answer, and we're going to completely demolish all the competition. There's not any competition. Everybody's doing their own thing pretty much. So you point is we can't lose, Leah.
Nope.
You
Nope.
can't lose.
Because we're here now. We're doing this.
That's right. So, this is, it was such a wild day. We were both talking about our day a little bit, and it's like maybe was going to push off. We even pushed back an hour on our sprints here, and then I was like, but it's the last day. Somebody's gonna
Mm,
see this sprint, and it's gonna be like that last hour, and they're gonna
yeah.
want to hit some of these numbers, some number that they've made for themselves, or something like this. And let me just tell everybody, let me just say it. It's totally cool to set numbers and set goals and define that and go for it and all that. But you are totally cool if you don't get where you are wanting to get, if you're here trying, if you're doing the step, taking a step, putting any
Hmm.
effort out there whatsoever, you rock. You're rocking it.
Yeah.
Very cool. So Leah's here doing a first draft of a book that she's writing, hoping to finish it tonight, right? How many words are you looking to hit?
Well, hopefully in the two writing sprints, mini writing sprints that we're doing 1,000, but I might need to do another 2,000 after that.
Sure.
So
And-
usually I do 1,000 in an hour. That's kind of how I go on average.
Nice. That's some good writing.
Yeah.
And when it comes down to it, um, these writing sprints have been every night that we've done them, and thank you for being a part all through the month here.
Yeah.
They've
Thanks for
been
inviting.
kicking, yeah, they've been kicking me into writing for the night, like that's the
Mm,
start of it. And then I'll still, you just kind of are in that zone or in that mode for your
yeah,
evening. And it's always beneficial to do it.
for sure. And
Glad
it's always
everybody.
great to do it together.
Yeah. And I think
Yeah.
we've had some fun with it. I've had Ryan on some of the Wednesdays, and it's just been a cool monthly thing. Might bring it back around on the channel a little bit later,
Nice.
but this is going to be the final Wednesday that I was just doing for NaNoWriMo. So do you want to kick into the first one?
Let's
Let's
do this. I'm
let,
excited.
let's see what we're doing. I'm going to put a little banner up. We'll go till 8:30. How about that?
Sounds good. Yeah.
And then if anybody shows up or just peeping in, they can know that we're going to that we'll be back by at like 8:30, right?
Mhm. Let me see. It's it didn't open
All
my
right.
document.
Sweet. All right. And with Leah doing a rewrite or doing a first draft, I'm doing a rewrite of a short story, still working on
Mhm.
mine at my own pace, at my own leisure. I have zero goal as far as count. It's only just to really get in there and bring out the story as it needs to be told, kind of thing. Let it happen, right?
Yeah.
So good luck. Catch y'all at 8:30. Hey y'all.
Hello.
Very cool. There's the first sprint. I hope everybody enjoyed it, got into a good headspace for it. Um, on a first, it's all very subjective, but so how is it for you, Leah, when you start writing? If maybe you haven't wrote for the day, how long does it take you to really get in the mode to where then you are really able to just pour out story, or do you kind of think about it beforehand and you're ready to go as soon as the paper's in front of you, kind of thing, right?
Well, when I have the screen in front of me, I always read a little bit of what I wrote before. And because I'm eager to finish the work tonight, and hey, I'm eager to finish the work tonight, I just launched into it. I kind of knew where I was going with it, the direction. If I don't, hold on, my kids are getting a little rowdy. Hold on.
Amazing. If you're not aware, Leah has 6 children.
Yeah,
What an amazing feat that is, and you're not done yet.
not done yet. Pregnant with, wait, not number one, number seven.
But who's counting? And every
Yeah,
bit as much a number one as any other.
that's right.
How do you
So,
how do you spread the attention around? How do you even, you know,
oh
manage
man,
that? It's
I
awesome.
think just being intentional,
Yeah,
intentionality is a huge part of it. But
for
back
sure.
to
Okay.
if I don't know what I'm going to be writing, I think I'm better at it now because I've disciplined myself to just get to the page and write. So
Yeah.
I'm much, much better at it now. But yeah, when you're first starting out and you're not disciplined in doing it, oh, I remember just staring at my computer screen for 10 minutes, just kind of like at war with myself. Oh, I don't know what to write. I'm going to write this, but it's garbage. I don't want to write it. It's just so, but the more you just force yourself to write, probably it takes me about 30 seconds and then I just start launching into
Nice.
something, even if it's bad. But at least
Nice.
you're getting words down. So,
If I'm
yeah. What
writing
about you?
if I'm writing on something, then I can definitely get into the mode, reading a couple of paragraphs, kind of pick up
Yeah.
where I left off. But I'm a kind of person that just thinks about something throughout the day, different times,
Mm,
and I'll work into ideas just kind of symbolically or thematically in a way. And then when I sit down and write, I might, just I haven't necessarily thought about the things that I'm writing in detail, but I've thought about it in a broader kind of sense. So I
yeah,
can
you're
just kind of
soaked.
go into it.
You're soaked with the ideas that you've
Yeah.
been mulling
So a kind
over.
of
I
a
do that a
mixture
lot
between
too
a
when I'm
plotter and a
driving.
kind of a mixture between a plotter and a pantser, right? Because, I
Yeah.
am kind of thinking through and having some organization to my, how I'm not just sitting down and just spilling words out, but I am unaware of what I'm gonna write before I write it, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I always like to say that I plotted the bare bones of the structure, but when it comes to all the very fine details and how it kind of meshes together, I
Yeah.
don't know what I'm doing. I just sit and write. But
Right,
at least I have a little roadmap of where I'm going.
right. That's
Yeah.
not for us, we're the secretaries, right? It's not for us to know. We just
Yes,
let the stories happen.
exactly. I like it that way.
Me too. It's just a love of storytelling, really. There's a lot of that in the community. There's a lot of that in the
Mm,
writer community, along with the reader community. The reader community, that's what it's all about.
yeah.
Just because with the amount of fiction love, I've never read more fiction in my life than when I'm
Mm,
doing my booktube channel hardcore. It's like everybody wants to read fiction.
yeah.
And it's great, but just reading so much and getting into so much, I really found out how much I love stories and really what about stories that I like the most because of so many influences from different storytellers and why
Mhm.
people tell stories. Why do certain people write certain stories? What is it that needs to get out? What is it that is the impetus behind this or the drive. That kind of thing is
Yeah,
so fascinating to me.
it really is. Yeah, it gives you a great snapshot into the writer's mind and the culture of the times, and the themes and the lessons
Right.
that they're trying to get across, because even books that don't seem to have lessons always do. And that's just
Right.
part of storytelling. You're having to learn from someone else's life in some way, shape, or form.
Right. Even if it's a cautionary tale or if it's a morality tale, whatever, right?
Yeah,
There's so many,
exactly.
there's a spectrum there, and it's not, but it's just, um, such a broad, amazing amount of different like little leads. It's cool to start telling a story, I think, and not know where the story goes, and then you find out, wow, this character is like this, or this is the kind of story that I'm in, and you know, it's
Yeah,
you
this
didn't maybe
needed to
didn't
happen
expect to
in
be
order
there.
this. Yeah, something
Right.
needed to happen in order for your story to shine or whatever.
Right. All
Yeah,
right. So you're in the mode.
I'm in the mode. I'm
Um,
killing this.
okay. Cool. Well, let's
Yeah.
continue. Let's continue to kill it. Then we're gonna go till
Okay.
9,
Sounds good.
and then we will talk a little bit and wrap this up.
Yeah, that's
So good
good.
luck, everyone.
You can do this.
Hopefully, yeah, we can do it. Later.
All right.
9 o'clock. Well, that flew by.
Yeah, it really did.
That second one really flew by. I mean, I feel like I feel like I got, more done in that sprint than the first one, but it felt like 10 minutes.
Oh wow, that's great. I don't think I've ever written this much in 1 hour.
Yes,
Yeah.
tonight.
No, seriously, tonight. Yeah, like
Yes, see, that's what I'm
really, my
talking about.
average.
That's what I'm talking about. Winning
Yeah,
NaNoWriMo, winning our
really,
writing.
it's amazing. Like I'm telling you, my average per hour is 1,000 words, and I wrote 1,600 words tonight in
Wow,
1 hour. That
that's
was incredible.
awesome.
It feels so good. I
That
didn't know
is
I could do
awesome.
that.
I probably I got more than I expected to get. I got over 50
That's
for this
great
hour. That's what
too.
I just kind of threw out there. I really don't even
Yeah,
keep track, to really know. But
yeah.
I think that 50 is something that I'm like, yeah, I can, when I look at the number, it's that much more. But I've done, I want to say maybe 60 or 70 in this hour.
That's great.
Not that I mean, it's going to be done when it's done, and it's really cool to see all this take shape.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I love rewriting. I know some authors hate it, but I love it. I love seeing the garbage and getting it refined into like gold.
Yeah, it's great. I totally understand why authors do not want to share anything but a finished product,
Yeah.
because words and sentences and words you can get so granular and so honed in on, and there's
Mm,
some beauty in that, even in these like spaces between
mm,
words and the punctuations used. There's just like a way to get really granular and love that kind of thing. And
yeah.
there's a lot of authors that I love that are really in that in that author mode and
Mhm.
that kind of thing. I mean, I always thought, oh, well, I would never get that in the mire or whatever, but that's the kind of stuff I love. That's poetry.
Yeah, for
Poetry
sure.
is that, right? You might work for a long time on one page and you're just so in the single characters almost with it.
That's right. Yeah. That's that's amazing. I love, yeah, just taking even one sentence and reworking it sometimes 10 times just to get the gold at the end. And
Right,
then you come to it and it just feels and you know it's right.
right. Like
Yeah, it's
that's a great
magic.
sentence. That's a great sentence. I love that sentence. I
That's
hope
right.
others love that sentence as well. It deserves to be
Exactly.
loved and nurtured.
Yes, that's right.
Too cool. Too fun.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Leah.
Oh, thank you so much for putting this on, for just encouraging me to be so hyped up. I'm so excited. I'm going to put my smallest ones to bed. The youngest, the baby's already in bed, but the 3-year-old needs to go to bed, and then I'm just gonna hack at this until
Cool.
it's done. It's
Cool.
getting done tonight. I'm so excited. Yeah.
SS is in the house. Hello, SS. He's a writer as well. Norway, I
Awesome.
believe, if I have that right. Sweden, Norway, one of those. I think it's Norway. And
Nice.
then we're worldwide over here. I love the collaboration. It's very cool to have you along. Something new.
Mhm.
Expand. Let spread it around. So
Yeah.
hopefully there's a place further in the future where we can do some more collab, either over on your channel for something, maybe if there's an idea, and I'll
For
definitely keep
sure.
you in mind for author, content, and just exploring ideas if something comes up.
Yeah.
Maybe see you on a Friday sometime soon, right?
That would be nice. Yeah. Well, yeah, I could probably pop by this Friday for a little bit. I'm putting
Nice.
on my 8-year-old birthday party for my daughter, but
Yeah.
while all the little girls are eating pizza and watching their movie, I could be on my laptop with you guys,
Right.
hanging just a
Cool.
little bit.
I'm definitely down. We're just hanging out. It's a
Yeah,
laid back thing, and this Friday is starting December, right? So starting something
yeah,
new, and so we can just kind of hang out. If you want to come by, hang out. We'll talk about the whole experience and these kind of things. And it's cool on Friday to hang out with the community. Who knows where it goes? Who knows what
that's
we
right.
get into, right?
Yeah, it's exciting.
Cool. Thank you, everybody. Hope you
Thank you.
enjoyed it and hit whatever goal you wanted to hit, or at least feel like you spent the last hour with us well. Catch you on the
Yes.
next one, y'all. Bye bye.